Life with Marlene, your Florida vlogger. Appreciate every single person's support. Um, I honestly just want to come on this Saturday, Gems, to say make sure you're taking your breaks. Um, as women, as men, we go through stuff in our lives, and it could be mental health things or just being tired. I don't know about y'all, but sometimes in adulting, you just get so tired, like physically tired. And when you're not sleeping like you probably should be sleeping, because of insomnia, stress, anxiety, worry, just drama in your life, and you just cannot physically sleep, or you work those late hours, late shifts, just trying to take care of yourself. You still got to take some breaks to take care of yourself, because if we don't, we're going to burn out. And coming from that space myself, I know what burnout feels like. I know what it is to have that physical breakdown, like when your body literally shuts down. And it will. Your body will literally shut down, because the body will protect you from yourself sometimes. We don't always do what we need to do to ourselves. We don't treat ourselves the way that we should sometimes. But that's when you need to listen to your body, like your body warns you, like, man, I am exhausted, but then you keep pushing yourself. And sometimes you're not eating the way you should, and then you're not eating, you're not drinking your water, you're not getting your sleep, you're not taking care of yourself the way that you should. And that will definitely all aid to you having a breakdown. See, it's not just one thing, everybody. It's a whole bunch of different things that lead to having a meltdown, a breakdown, a crisis situation sometimes. It gets to be where you literally will be in breakdown mode, because you just have not taken care of yourself, and your body is just going to try its best to protect you from yourself. I know I have been there before, where I know I needed to take better care of myself, but sometimes when you're in situationships, you're going through stuff that it's just not possible for you to do certain things, and that's when you need to ask for some help. You need to ask to reach out for some support, and it's not from the people that you know, because I know that's what people will think. That's the go-to, to ask for help from your relatives, or ask for help from people that you know are around you, and that support. Hi, Jasmine. How are you doing? And sometimes that support can't come from them, because they don't know how to support themselves, or they don't care about you. You have to seek some support, sometimes from strangers, from a therapist, a counselor, an accountability partner, just somebody who will actually care about you, and not the ones that are using you, not supporting you, don't really care about your feelings. Hi, William. How are you doing? Welcome. You have to think about yourself, and if you don't take care of yourself, you're going to have a breakdown. You can't just do all work and no play. We forget sometimes with adulting that, yeah, you have bills, you got responsibilities, but you do have to have some leisure time, some time where you are a little bit silly and you are getting your rest and things like that. And you got to take some time to let your brain, you know, calm down, relax from all of the stress, because stress can aid in you having a physical, mental, and financial, spiritual. So you can have a breakdown in so many aspects of your life, and they all follow one another. If you're not doing good physically, you're not going to be in a good space mentally. So I just wanted to tap in with my GEMS family and say, I take my own advice and I encourage you to take care of yourself, especially to my content creators. Shout out to my content creators. It's not easy. Shout out to all of my supporters, non-content creators. We all have issues, right? But you got to take care of yourself, ladies and gentlemen. You're a gem. You got to treasure yourself. And if you feel something is not right in your life, have the courage to fix it. Okay? You have to fix your life. If you don't feel like something is right, if you feel like people are taking advantage of you, remove them from your life. Stop talking to them. Stop going around them. And, stop. I had to learn how to calm down my own stress. Like, don't feel like I have to be there for everybody and I never find time for myself. That will aid in you having a breakdown. And I would hate that for any of you. I don't want any of you to have a breakdown. I want you all to be okay, but it means stepping back from other people sometimes and minding your own business, being concerned about your mental health, being concerned about your physical health, and finding a way to get in balance. Because I'm not gonna lie to y'all, sometimes we are not doing what we need to do for ourselves. We're not getting adequate exercise, we're not eating properly, we have toxic people in our life, and you're working all of these hours, you're not getting any sleep. That's not good for us. Hey Lara, how are you doing? We have to take care of ourselves, everybody. I had to learn how to take care of myself, and I'm still a work in progress. I'm not perfect, but I'm trying my best to lead by example and not just be there for everybody, not just, be a supporter. I had to learn how to support myself and to give myself the permission to say, you know what, you're tired today. You're tired, get some sleep. Or let's not work today. Let's go to the beach or the park, the library, or get involved in our favorite hobby. But you got to have some time where you decompress, where you allow yourself to not worry about your phone. Just go, you know, just go off grid for a little bit sometimes. Take a vacation, turn your phone off, and just relax and enjoy yourself. You have to take care of yourself before you have a breakdown. And most people will just say at the end of the day, you were a good person, right? Oh, okay, Lara. People will just say you're a good person, and then that's it. People will keep using you as long as you allow them to use you. And we are the ones that have to show up for ourselves. If you're tired, we have to get to what are the sources that's making us tired and cut that off and stop it and replace that with something good and healthy and look at the root causes of why we're tired. Is it we're tired because we're doing too much, or we're tired and we don't really know the solution? We could have some sort of issue going on with our health. Make sure you're checking with a doctor, physician, medical professional so that you can get the labs, the results, because it could be more. See, Gems, that's an uncomfortable conversation. We really don't like to talk about going to the doctor and checking on ourselves and making sure we're drinking our water, eating a healthy diet, getting our exercise, and not having toxic, stressful people in our lives. All of that aids to us being happy, at peace, and having joy. You know? And that's one of the things that I always want to say to everybody. Make sure you take care of yourself. Stay positive and keep your head on a swivel. That's for sure. You have to identify when things just aren't working. And sometimes Things in our lives aren't working. People in our lives aren't working. Situations, and we're forcing people to be in our lives, and they don't want to be in our lives. They don't care about us. So you have to care about yourself, okay? So just a short and a quick little one. I just wanted to tap into the gems, to all my gems, to all of my treasured loved ones. I appreciate every single one of my subscribers. To all of my channel members, shout out to you. To my new gems, to my old gems, to anybody who is new here today. Thank you so much for your support. I always appreciate reading everybody's comments. I always share according to things that are going on in my life, hoping that maybe something that I say will support, encourage, give you something to think about, something that you may need to work on. But I want you all to be your happiest, but you gotta do something about it. Okay, put in the work, love yourself, know you're enough. Okay? I appreciate every single one of you. Take care of yourself, your mental, emotional, physical, financial well-being. And you got to take care of all aspects of you, because nobody is going to love you if you don't love yourself. Okay. I will tap back in maybe tomorrow, or if not tomorrow, on Monday. Have a great rest of your weekend, gems. This is Life with Marlene, your Florida vlogger, your life coach and motivator. I appreciate you guys. Have a great rest of your weekend. Bye-bye.